yay! So this is going to be called combing my hair after a double rainbow. Okay, I didn't even realize that I saw a double rainbow in the sky. It was so amazing because I thought, okay, I should have my umbrella with me, but I'm not a big umbrella kind of gal. This year I kind of feel like by default, because of all the rain in Southern California, that I've sort of been forced to take my umbrella more. I hate having things in my hands. I sometimes would rather get wet in the rain than carry an umbrella. I know that just triggers people to all high heavens, but I don't know. I don't mind getting wet in the rain. But anyway, I took a whole bunch of pictures and little videos of this rainbow because it was the most amazing, odd thing I've never seen in my life. The San Bernardino Mountains, the San Gorgonio Mountains, all the way looking out towards LA. But to the east, like there was sun and clouds in some places, but there was sun and there was rain coming out. And I've seen it like it raining when it was sunny outside, but this, I've never seen it like this before. And I hadn't seen a rainbow in a while, but something told me to turn around. And I don't know what it was, but something told me to turn around, and I saw a double rainbow. And I don't know what it is. I know some people say, this could be superstition. This means something. I don't know. I just feel like there's something about a double rainbow. And when I sent my sister the picture, she goes, oh my gosh, Julia, you got a double rainbow. And I said, I did. Too bad I wasn't born under the double rainbow, but you know, I walked through the rain in a double rainbow as it was sunny in some places and cloudy in others, and I guess snowy in the mountains, and the sky was filled with the most amazing clouds and sunset and cloudy and raining. And yes, I walked through the rain and I lived to tell the tale. So anyway, I don't usually wash my hair this much, and I do think rainwater is good for your hair, but I wore my hair loose today because I hadn't done that in like a long time, like without like a scrunchie or anything. I just completely wore my hair loose. So I thought, well, I'd probably be okay, but look at this. I know I haven't completely combed my hair out yet, but it's wavy. I feel like that's a good indication of, like, you know, this is kind of my texture of hair in a way. I put a ton of conditioner in my hair. So I wash my hair with Salsa Blue, because this is now my new favorite shampoo. I will keep using this one. I love it. It's so good. Because, you know, back when I had the scalp issue, my sister had just suggested, why don't you try Dawn dish soap? Because, you know, like, her explanation for it was, oh, they say they use out animals during oil spills. But it was funny. It's kind of a common sense thing, because a lot of people say actually in the natural hair community, like a lot of women that have 3C, 4C hair, like when they have scalp issues or they just want to clarify their hair, a lot of them use Dawn dish soap, and I do think that could be good, but I didn't want to keep using that, so I actually think this one is better. And I've seen some people like with more texturized hair actually say this one is good. I've seen people with straight hair. I love this shampoo. Like, I do, after I use it, I definitely do have to use a moisturizing conditioner, because and then I also use this detangling spray, and I also used some leave-in conditioner yesterday, because it's just like, this thing is already a third of the way gone, and I just bought it. Like, I kind of plow through them. But one thing I've been trying to do that be more strategic about is just not get it near my scalp, because I think in the past when I used it, I would just spray it and it might go into my scalp. So I'm just trying to be a little bit more careful about not getting things into my scalp, you know. But I do think it was pretty awesome that I saw a double rainbow today. I just never thought. I'm just like, wow. That is like the coolest thing I think I've ever seen. I don't think you need to buy those water misters either. This is just my opinion. Like, I've heard other people say this too. Just get water on your hand. And like, just put water on your hand. Like, I don't think you need every bell and whistle. weird dreams last night. I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I have weird dreams. I'm just like, what the heck? And then the double rainbow, and then I don't know. I just feel like there's something. I don't know. What is it? This is what I think. I'm just feeling like really, really happy within myself and in life, and I'm getting my introvert on like so much. I love just. I know people always say you should be more altruistic. You should think about other people. I did that for years, and I'm not saying I'm never going to think about other people, and I'm kind to other people, I'm considerate to other people, but at the end of the day, all these people that talk about altruism, do they think about you? Like, this is a good question. Like, they don't. You need to be great, Chili Jam, selfish. I know that sounds like some people are like, no, you shouldn't be selfish. Yes, you should be selfish. Like, you should always think about yourself. I truly believe that. I think thinking about yourself is a good thing because it's healthy. It is so healthy to only think about you. Only think about what you need and want. And I kind of like that. I know some people are like, but you can't, like, look, if you have a family or children or you're a teacher, yeah, you need to think about children and whatnot. But most adults should think about themselves, because I'm telling you, at the end of the day, you need to think about yourself and make yourself a top priority at all times. I think that is the healthiest thing on the planet. And when we stop telling people that they shouldn't think about themselves, and I'm not saying be cruel, but I don't think being selfish is a bad thing. I think being selfish is pretty darn awesome, because a lot of people that claim to be altruistic are selfish. So, like, just think about yourself, think about what you need, think about what you need to do, and think about, like, hey, I like this, I like doing that, I love decorating, I love, like, I don't know, just organizing. I love, like, doing my hobbies, like, when I get around the drawing, I really need to do that. But just like YouTube, like, I just love my own little things, and I don't care. Like, maybe other people don't like those things, or some people probably feel like they should be volunteering in an organization to make their time account for something. But I don't know. I don't necessarily think you have to do that to live a fulfilling and rich life. I feel like you could just do acts of kindness throughout your day without volunteering in an organization. That's kind of my opinion on that. You know, I truly believe that. Just make your own life choices and be very selfish, because being selfish is actually the best thing on the planet, in my opinion. It is the best thing on the planet, because I have learned the lessons of being like a person that just is like, oh, I have to be so thoughtful towards everybody. And I'm not cruel. There's a difference between being selfish and being cruel. You can think about yourself and not be cruel. Like, there's nothing wrong about thinking about yourself, because if you don't think about yourself, nobody else is going to think about yourself. You need self-care, self-awareness, like making good choices for yourself, not drinking, not smoking. Those are two big ones. I think not drinking and not smoking, those are two big things that are so good. Like, finding your purpose, having a sense of style, having a sense of hobbies, activities, everything. You don't need to feel like you have to always be trying to help other people or do things to please other people. Try not to please anybody except for yourself. You gotta please yourself, you know? This is my opinion. Because I think it's a good way to have a healthier mindset. Another thing I want to talk about is like this. Okay, I see different songs that are trendy, and I get it. Some people, they like trending songs. And I'm not anti, like, if you want to buy things that are expensive, that's great, whatever. But honestly, I just like either making a shirt on Zazzle or like a purse I buy at Burlington. I don't need to spend like several $1,000s on a Gucci bag. Like, I don't know why that's so important to some people, and to me that just feels like I could spend my money on better things, you know? I'm kind of not into like high-end. I don't think there's such a thing as luxury brands. I think people think that things are luxurious because they've been told that they're luxurious, you know? My opinion is buy things that you enjoy. Don't worry about things looking luxurious. I don't know. I just have all these opinions. And why? There's like this one song about how, I don't know, like, this woman has a guy buy her like Gucci bags. It's kind of weird. Why would you want that? Wouldn't you rather invest that money in buying like a beautiful book or a beautiful dress that's not overpriced, or like, I don't know, a beautiful piece of art? Wouldn't that be better? I think. I don't get it. I don't think Gucci bags are even that attractive. Don't get it. And you know, there's another brand that I just think the bag is not even pretty. Like, it's this brown, is it Louis Vuitton? I don't know. But I don't think it's cute. Like, I don't understand the allure of it. It just looks very boring. And then people get mad. They're like, oh, but people buy these knockoff ones. And I'm like, who even cares? Like, why would you care if somebody had like a faux, super high-end designer handbag? I mean, is that bag going to be rugged enough that if you drop it in the mud that it'll survive? I don't know. Like, a bag that I made on Zazzle with some of my artwork did, and I washed it. I'm more interested in something being cute and having durability than being a Louis Vuitton handbag. I just don't get that, and I don't care. Is that so? And look, when I say be selfish, I'm not saying be rude to people. I'm not saying be cruel. But when I mean be selfish, put yourself as the top priority, and that's it. It doesn't matter what you think is top priority always. Like, and I just believe this in the core of my being. Like, I'm just at the point in my life where I love what my family thinks. I love thinking about my friends, but I don't really worry about like, oh, does so-and-so think this and that. No, what you think is top fucking priority. The end. That is the answer to everything. Am I fire? I'm like fucking on fire tonight. Excuse my bad language. I know I have some bad language tonight. But sometimes I just feel like swearing, and I just think you need to be very, very selfish. Very just like taking care of yourself. Like, I know sometimes I might eat dessert, but in general, I try to balance it out by not overeating at the next meal and knowing like what foods are good for me and not following a fad diet. And here's another thing. I want to question some of the things that are popping up on social media. I think dopamine detox is a farce. I know people are like, I'm on a dopamine detox. I think that's a farce. You know why? This is my opinion on this. Because right now, with TikTok having taken over the social media platform, a lot of influencers are not making as much money as they once were. And there's not as many deals. Like, the influencer, you know how there's this new trend called de-influencing right now? I feel like people are just looking for things to be trending, okay? So they're always looking for something. So you have people on social media saying things like, oh, I'm on a dopamine detox and I deleted social media. But yet they're on Facebook. No, they're on YouTube, which I consider social media. Like, if you deleted all social media, you wouldn't be on YouTube talking about how social media is bad. You just would be outside walking around. And people who really just don't like social media, they don't even talk about it. They just don't use it. Like my niece, it surprises me. I think she might have been on Instagram, but she hasn't used it for like, I don't know, maybe like 5 years. Like, she just doesn't give a whoop-de-doo. Like, it just shocks me. Like, I actually like using my like social media sites more than she does, and she's like 20, and she doesn't care. She's like, nope, not interested. Like, she just doesn't look at them at all. She's very old school. Like, she said, like, for her baby shower, she just was telling people. Like, she didn't, yeah, she just invited them in person. Go figure. And they say that the young people today don't talk to people in person. They use their devices. I don't know, I might use my device more than she does. So, stereotype speed, whatever. So, yeah, I don't know. I just think you need to be, I don't think people should be cruel, but I do think people should be selfish. Like, if you want to do something for self-care, like, let's say you want to take a nap, and you want to paint a picture, and you just want to feel inner peace, and you just don't care, like, I can't go on with that. Boom and bye. It's forever goodbye. Boom and bye to all bad things. That's my answer. Boom and bye to all bad things. Good night.